Now I'm going to show you how to join two bits of track, mainly these two, onto those four over there, especially the first two. Now there's a golden rule: always keep to the same track, okay, that you're joining to or where you're coming from. This track, and you notice I clicked on the square up here, and this highlights the track that you want to select, and it tells you what sort of track it is, what speed, what time. The most important thing is it says track type, track yard generic 2, so that's the one we want for electric track. So we make sure that this is on electric, Oxford Pattern Electric. We have wires over it, but we're not going to put wires over this one, okay? Then we choose what track it was, which was generic 2, and we choose 2 tracks. So the first thing we do is we put these in. Remember, we come about halfway. Oh, hang on, I haven't gone to yard. Got to go to yard, otherwise I won't get the bends. If you use main line, it will give you really nice long curves, long points. So anyway, you go about halfway, you put your first bit in, then you take it over there, away, a little bit further, and you have, if I look back, you have a point, 2 points, crossing and finding where you're going. Now this will not join, and I'll show you this will not join to the other track. It will not let you. The minute I put it down, you get the squares up and it says can't do, and there is no way you can change that. It will not let you do that. So hit the undo, like I just did, and then you want to select your square and see what track you're actually joining to. Highlight it, and it will tell you over here that it's still electric track. The track is now Oxford Concrete Clean, right? Again, it doesn't matter about the speed or anything like that. You can alter that just by highlighting the track and then changing the speed of the track. Let me see. Right, okay. I'm going to go forward a little bit. Now to create a gradient. Now you might think this is a difficult thing to do. Maybe it is, I don't know. I'm going to help you here anyway. Right, okay. We go to track work. You'll notice it flashes off and then comes back. We select square, click on there, click again, and this tells you what sort of track you're using. Electric, generic 2. Okay? It's important that we know that because we're going to have to put a junction in first. So we choose our generic 2. We're already set for 2 tracks. We'll make it 40 miles an hour away because we're going to do a junction first. This will teach you a bit about track laying, and it'll also show you how to make a gradient. I'm going to choose freight. We're going to have overhead wires. Okay, so we stick in our first junction. I always take it about halfway, then take it away, and then away. Now we're going to raise this piece of track, lift it in other words, out of our way. So what we're going to do is we're going to lay lots of it, okay, to say here. Nice and easy. Now, as you know, I've just laid about a mile of track. And you want to know how far you want to lift it. Well, I'll show you. Again, this isn't difficult really when you know how. The trick is knowing how. As you can see, we've got little triangles everywhere. Let me just see if we can get our point, our crossing to work. Yes, there it goes. Now, up the line, there will be another triangle. You could split the track by hand, or you can do it like this. And you must do this to get your gradient to work. You use the cut tool, split, right, and you leave it like that. Then you go to the end where you actually want to lift it to whatever height you want it to go to. And this is the fun piece. You go to the end, and then we select the gradient tool, which is that one. Presumably you can see that. You highlight the point where you want it, you click on it, it turns red, press Control, and click on the other one. Now we can lift the track. Now the reason why I cut the track before is because that's where you want it to lift from. And if you don't do that, it will lift it from wherever it decides it wants to start from and wherever it wants to finish. I'm getting a bit of stutter, so I'm going to have to stop this in a moment, but that's how you lift your track, okay? Looks easy. Well, it's not that hard really. Then you can select your ground, and you can then magnetise the ground to it. I don't know how big I've got this. I can't remember what I had it set at before. 10. Well, we don't want it 10. Let's say, just for argument's sake, we choose 40. There we go. And we click on the track, and this will lift this piece of ground up to it. Of course, you do it all the way down to where the join is. It will do it eventually. It's just Fraps is delaying it a bit. Well, maybe it will. I don't know. But that's how you do it anyway. Dead easy, really. And you lift it to whatever height you want, and it will tell you the height on the terrain height here. If you hold it over the terrain itself. At the moment we haven't got any terrain because it hasn't put it there. But that's it. And then you can run the track on, keeping it smooth.